Hi guys, what's up and welcome back into my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. If you're a time subscriber, I really appreciate you stopping by. Your presence is very much um welcome. Okay, yeah, thank you for stopping by, clicking on another video. You guys should please forgive me. Never has been playing hanky panky. Okay, they'll bring the light and take it, bring the light and take it, and I just realized, okay, you know what? Because since my ring light has like you can connect it to like power bank, yeah, it has USB whatever. So I just decided to use my power bank and just film this video because I was like, these people don't want me to film this video. They really don't want me to film this video, and I don't know why, but we're gonna do it. So without further ado, let's get into the business of today, shall we? Yeah. So you guys have not seen me for a while, for quite some time, for quite a while. That's why I came here. That's one of the reasons why I came here. I came here to actually just talk to you guys and explain my absence. Okay, it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. Like I thought I could still squeeze in here and there to show you guys or upload content, but oh my god, school had other plans. Okay, so I really apologize. So quick life updates. I told you guys that I went back to school. I'm doing my masters. Yeah, for you guys that know, for my newcomers, yeah, you guys know now. Doing my masters presently, and it's been tasking, really daunting and tasking. Okay, so we just finished our exams like last week, and we had papers from back to back. I wrote exams from Monday through to Saturday, literally no breaks, no nothing. Like this is the first exams I've written without breaks, no nothing. Like you just writing from back to back, back to back. Exactly. So I wrote from Monday to Saturday without any breaks. And you guys understand how tasking masters can be. You will see, you will read. You will read even if you don't want to read, even if you don't like book. You're like me, shall say, hey, I don't like book, I don't like book. You see, you read. You will consume literature. Like my lecturer says, say consume literature. You consume literature till you thank God. Hmm. So obviously, you know that masters you have to double your effort. What you did in for BSc, you cannot just do it in masters and get results. So I had to double my effort. Obviously, I had to read and having papers from back to back. Can just imagine. Hence the reason for my absence. But yeah, I'm back now. I'm back now. Thank God. If you guys missed me, let me know in the comment section. If you noticed I was gone, let me know. If you noticed I was gone, are you guys my real OGs? But yeah, that's that about that. So yeah, masters has been on the front burner, but we have like a 2 week break now. So I'll just need to create content, bulk content if I can, and all of that. I'll try to keep you guys posted actually. So yeah, that's about it. I've spoken for like 2 minutes already. Yeah, that's it. So the very first time again, I'm doing a oh, they just brought the light. Let me connect it to my laptop because my power bank is about to die. Thank God. Let me connect to my laptop and I'll be right back. I'm back. Like I was saying, yeah, so if you're seeing this for the very first time, my name is Jacinta. I'm a just vlogger, a just YouTuber based in Plateau State, just Nigeria. Exactly. So if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, okay, on this channel I film content around faith, lifestyle, beauty, and relationships. So if that sounds like something you want to see more of, do well to click on the subscribe button, okay, to join this wonderful YouTube family, and I assure you, you're not gonna regret it. All right. So without further ado, let's delve into the business of today, shall we? Most of my videos actually are due to as a result of, I guess I usually draw inspiration from what I see on Instagram most times, because whether we believe it or not, whether we like it or not, most of these happenings are as a result of uh true life, right? They're as real as it gets, basically. And that's why I come here to talk about it, because I feel like when I feel like this, okay, this topic is relevant, right? I'm addressing it. Exactly. So As usual, today's own is nothing short of that. I saw something on Instagram. I think it's been a while now. I think before I start exams, but I've not really had the chance to really sit down and talk about it, right? So that's what I'm just coming. That's what I'm just doing here, right? So follow me through. I saw this post on Instagram about how ladies that ladies have to ladies are most fertile between the ages of 20 what 25 something like that, 25 to I mean at 2025, and then you become less fertile at the age of 30 something something, meaning your chances of conceiving or getting pregnant if you marry after in your late 20 in your late 20s through 30s, early 30s, there's this notion or belief that, in fact, they said it has been medically tested, something like that, that if you don't get basically if you don't get married early enough, what is early enough? They're talking your early 20s, right? Early to mid 20s, then your chances of conception or of conceiving is quite low, right? And I saw it and I thought, okay, as true as this is, oh, like I feel like this is just mounting undue pressure on ladies, on women out there. And like, let me come and talk to my fellow ladies and women generally. Let's just gist, right? So seeing that the first thing that came to my mind was pressure, undue pressure, right? What do I mean by that? Someone that doesn't have a strong faith, whose faith is not strong enough, can easily be swayed, right? Imagine someone of that faith, of that level of faith, seeing something like that on online, right? And let's say she's not even married. Let's even be honest, there are a lot of ladies out there that are not married and they're in their late 20s, right? Or even early 30s, they're not married. Is really not their fault, right? So imagine someone that doesn't have enough faith, that's not strong enough like that, as that person is seeing that kind of thing. You people, nothing if you want to tell me, oh, that alone is going to shake such a person's faith, right? First start thinking, am I not good enough? What am I doing wrong? And then that would now lead, in my opinion, that would now lead to pushing these women into doing things that are not the best for them. Why? Because the pressure is getting worse. Okay, maybe they're in a relationship that is not good, right? Probably an abusive relationship or something of that sort. Imagine someone seeing that now. Person be like, hey, my God, I'm running out of time. What do I do? Let me just settle with this guy. At least, I'll endure whatever it is. Let me just settle. Time has gone on. Let me just settle. Listen, I think I've spoken about this before, and I said for ladies, I heard every lady has about five husbands that God has kept for her, right? Um, this thing can happen. This issue of unmarried, being unmarried in your late 20s can happen due to different reasons. Firstly, it could be as a result that as a result of parity, maybe when some of them were in their early 20s, mid 20s, they thought marriage was not what they wanted. They need to pursue bigger things, which is okay. Ambitious women are usually like that. It could be that okay, um I don't know, it could just be due to different reasons and many reasons, right? Best known to individuals. But let's say some would even say, I have time, why am I rushing? Marriage is not to be rushed. I have time. And because of I have time, people now realize that time has actually gone and you actually don't have time. Okay? And you realize that night don't do for me, oh. And when you're not ready to now settle, you now start looking helter skelter. And then by that time, there's really no guy to tell you hi or hello, right? And that's why you see a lot of people that even a lot of ladies that settle in their 30s, early 30s, and so on and so forth. They settle for not your regular men. Does that make sense? Most of them that settle in their 30s, you realize that most of their men have either been married before, divorced, maybe they are widowers. Once you don't get it right in your early to mid 20s, you're going to have to make do with what's available when you're in your 30s, and that's if you're lucky enough to get someone at that time, right? So that's not to shame anybody. Oh. I'm not saying this shame anybody or to cause any issues. No, I'm not saying this shame anybody. I'm just trying to make you guys understand, which is not a bad thing because those people are still human beings. Be you widower, be you divorced, like you're still a human being. Please, life goes on. It's not the end of life, right? Now, in as much as that report is true, in as much as it is true and it is correct, it is true rather. Yeah, they said it's true that it has been tested and it's true, and they are sure that it's true. Eh? So what now happens if you now find man in that period of time, your early 30s? What do? Right? At the end of the day, I just realized that it's God that gives children. Okay, that's what I just came to say. It's God that gives children. So be you in your early 20s, mid 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, and you've not found, if your reason for not settling down is because all the men you've meeting are scum, if I so to speak, please don't settle for less. Right? Don't let the pressure get to you. Don't let yourself settle for less just because, right? You rushing into something that is not good for you and you know that's not good for you, it's not going to make your matter easier or matters easy for you. For me, it's better for you to wait. Even if I know it's easier said than done, but more last is what it will. Just sister out there, just wait it out, right? Just wait out a little bit. That man that is your peace will finally come. And if God says you will have children, even at 40, you're going to have children. And there's nothing the devil can do about it. Okay? So don't let the pressure get to you, especially if you've been praying hard, you've been praying to God, God, I need a life partner. Just hold on to God and just trust that He would actually come through because God know the full hand. God, whichever way, as long as you're with God, either way is a win-win. You're never losing with God. So just stay and stick to God, right? And just do what you have to do. Yeah, medically they are saying this, but I mean, it's God that has the final say at the end of the day. So I'm saying this to say for any girl out there that is considering going into a marriage that she knows she's not going to be happy with just because of the pressure, please, I beg you. It is not easy, I know, but please, I beg you, just try and pray for the grace to say no to settling for less, to say no to settling for what is not God, right? So you don't suffer in the okay, you force yourself into the marriage and quote and you're unhappy. At the end of the day, you're going through a divorce or you're just genuinely unhappy, right? Or of what use? What's the aim? What's the aim? Right? So I feel like it's not for you to wait and get it right or just get someone that would give you your peace. God will bless you with children because so long as God has said it, nobody can challenge it. Just know that and know peace, right? So that's why I just came here to advise and encourage someone. Don't get carried away by what you see on social media. Yeah, it might tell you, it is medically tested, 100%. But I mean, God is God, right? So just don't settle for less. If you're considering going to a marriage that will cause you pain, you cannot lie to yourself. If something is not going to work out for you, you know, right? So just stick to what you know is right, stick to your truth, right? And then just childbearing is not tied to some statistics or some study, right, that you're seeing online. It's tied to what God has to say about you. So having said that, I hope I've encouraged somebody, I've encouraged a person or two. Please don't settle for less. Whatever you do, don't settle for less, okay? God will always come through for you, and I hope you're making the right decision because believe it or not, these children that you listen, we ladies, right? I've realized because even I myself, I'm not an exception to this. I know it is real. The pressure is as real as it gets. You're getting pressured from society, from society, from people, right? Once you're a lady and you're 20 and your early 20s, 22, 23, everybody starts dropping hints. When are you marrying? When is your husband coming? When is everybody's trying to softly just drop hints. When you now start getting to your mid 20s, it will now increase to year two. Everybody, hey, go and bring man, oh, you cannot go out in peace. Everybody, hey, yeah, we'll come for your own. You cannot go for wedding in peace. Don't worry, your own is next. To Nigerians are like that. I don't know if it's as a result of being caring or whatever, but it's actually pressurizing, right? It is pressure, serious pressure. And aside from financial bow, aside from societal pressure, there is this pressure that comes from yourself, from you yourself as the individual, from you yourself. Subconsciously, I'm talking out of experience, subconsciously, because we are Nigerians or we are women, we are wired in such a way that this is what society expects of us. So we as individuals, subconsciously, we try to, you know, we are subconsciously in alignment with that. Okay, as a lady, you're supposed to, when you get a certain age or certain age group, you're supposed to get married, you're supposed to have a man, you're supposed to have someone. So even if it's not pressure from people, we ourselves could be mounting pressure on ourselves without even realizing that we are mounting pressure on ourselves, unnecessary pressure. Okay, so please, for my youngies out there that are in their early 20s, mid 20s, you guys, please don't, whenever you catch yourself trying to pressure or mount pressure on yourself, just do me a favor and just try to stop or kill that thought as quickly as you can, because it doesn't help anybody, to be very honest. So whenever you catch yourself pressurizing yourself, asking yourself questions, just pray. Just pray, right? So yeah, I just came to encourage someone. I'll leave the write up I saw online as usual. I'll leave it online. I'll leave it on the screen maybe before this video starts, so you guys can read and understand where I was coming from. And I hope this video helped someone. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do all of those good stuff. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Your thumbs up are important. It helps me reach a larger audience. Okay, so you guys, I appreciate if you give my video a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and do all of those good stuff. I'll see you guys in my next